in where they move. So what can happen in an earthquake? Well, since we're talking about this occurring on the Earth's crust, I thought we could use a piece of bread that has crust to represent our earthquake. Now, this can be representative of a town. Let's say the little cubes could be businesses and houses, and the little blue piece of Play-Doh is a road or a river. Now, imagine that these pieces of tectonic plates start to shift past one another, and they can actually start to create cracks in the ground. This shaking movement of the ground, which if it's an earthquake, can happen very quickly. This is a quick, rapid change. When that occurs, cracks can occur. Buildings can lose their support underneath them and fall, and roads can break in half. Let's look at some pictures on how earthquakes have changed.
Six foot too long, your knees are 10, brother. 6 foot too long, brother. 6 foot too tall, brother.
The Earth's surface. Look here at this road. There's a crack in the road. You couldn't drive over that. It's too big. That's a huge change in Earth's surface. What about if this happens near the water and there's a shaking underneath the water? Well, this could cause huge waves to crash onto the shore. Wow, look at all of that destruction from the earthquake. It's pretty crazy to think that underneath our feet right now are huge plates that are put together and moving slowly, slowly. You know, I don't live in an area where we usually get earthquakes, but in places where they do commonly get earthquakes, they have extra support in their buildings to prepare for these kind of things. It's good because this could impact not only human life, but the environment around us, the animals that live in the trees that fall down in an earthquake. Think about that. That's a quick change to Earth's surface. Well, thank you for learning a little bit more about earthquakes. Now, the next time you eat a sandwich, you can think about it as the tectonic plates moving underneath our crust, our Earth's surface. Thanks for investigating with me today. I'll see you next time.
asshole aura. Predlock with the board. Captain J. Blick on Gora. I promise. I promise, hold my jet, nigga, blick on a woman. I promise, hold my I promise, hold my heart like a jit on the wall, miss. Hold my promise. I. Don't talk to me, subject floating from me. Don't talk to me,
Oh, I've been hiking for so long, but I know it's gonna be worth it when I get to the top. I am at the top. I made it. I've been trying to get to this top of this mountain for so long. It's amazing, the features of this earth. Huge mountains. I wish I could see more. It's amazing that even at the top of a mountain, I can't see everything. But if I had a map, I could be able to see all of Earth's features. Flat, bumpy, wide, low. Let's go back to the classroom and investigate more on the maps that tell more about our Earth's features. Wow, I am glad that I am off that cold mountain. That's why I live in Texas. It's much warmer there. Today, we are going to be looking at maps. Maps? That doesn't sound like science. It's definitely science because scientists look for patterns. So today we're going to be looking at Earth's surface and trying to find some patterns on the features that we see. Now the study of the features of the Earth's surface is called topography. It's those natural occurrences and the things that shape our Earth. Now, this isn't something that you can always just see, like mountains. It's also valleys and the basins and deepest parts of our oceans. So let's go ahead and look at how the Earth is shaped. Here, I just have some modeling clay to show you the Earth's crust. Now, the Earth's crust is not one solid plate. It's actually made up of many plates that are pieced together like a puzzle. So I'm gonna pull this one apart so that we can see those plates. So here's how the plates would be pieced together on the Earth's crust, or just underneath where our feet lie. The top layer of the Earth is called the crust. Now these crusts do move, and they move at about a rate of how fast your fingernails grow. They can move in different directions. They can slide past each other, they can move apart, and they can push towards each other and slide over one another. Now, this can cause several things on Earth's surface that we could see in a map that we would study. For example, if the Earth's surface pushes towards each other, what do you see happening here? The land is coming up, and that can...
Yo, what's good, Brody? You want me to rate your base, bro? What's good, bro? Dad, what's that, bro? You want me to rate your base, bro? I'm just doing a ton of random RPT fight things, bro. I don't know. I'm bored. I can rate your base if you want. I'm dead. Yeah, bro, you want me to rate your base? Send me a TP. Hold up, I'll type my username in chat. There's my username. Wait, there's my username. I'll put it in chat. Just send me a TPA here, bro. I'll rate your base, bro. Give you some money. Yeah, bro, send me a TP. My username's in chat. Got me trippin'. Should I kid up though? Should I? I mean, bro. Yo, guys, send me a TP. My name's in chat. I want to kid up, bro, but every time I TP into these, bro, I swear I instantly die because my load time's so slow, and I like don't have mods on, and these kids do, so they load in before me. Like, and look, second I'm in, I'm dead. And even the kids who are under geared come for me, and it's like, do I kid up or is it worth it? I mean, I could, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, bro, send me a TP. My name's in chat. Yeah, hello, bro. Yo, guys, send me a TP. My name's in chat. KMKBM Smile. Bro, free money, bro. I'm giving out money on a random basis, bro. Also, there's no point of TP trapping me. I have 3 stasis set, 1 in every biome. If you try to trap me in the nether, I'm just gonna stasis, same with end and same with overworld, bro. I've stasises everywhere, bro. So don't even try and TP trap me. It's not even worth. Oh yeah.
And create mountains and mountain ranges. So if we're going to study maps, let's go ahead and look at a map and see if we can find some of these mountain ranges and see if we see any patterns. So here is a map of our Earth. Let's go ahead and see where the mountain ranges are. Wow, look at that. Something that I'm noticing, because I'm looking for patterns, is that the mountain ranges in North America and South America, Australia, and even in Africa and Europe are occurring mostly on a border of water and land. I also see this really interesting long stretch of mountains in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. That is actually the longest mountain range on Earth, and it's at the bottom of the ocean. So now that I've seen where the mountain ranges occur, let's look at another Earth feature. Where are the volcanoes located? Wow. They're in very similar locations to where the mountain ranges were. I see many of them bordering the coast here of North and South America in the same spot. I also see some around the edge of Asia. The ones near Australia aren't on the land, they're out in the ocean. Let's look at another map. What about earthquakes? Earthquakes can change Earth's surface. Can I see where they occur on a map? Let's see if we can find any patterns. Wow, look at where most of the earthquakes occur. They're in the same places that we saw volcanoes and mountain ranges. What is happening? And look, earthquakes occur on that long mountain range at the bottom of the ocean. There are so many patterns to see. So what do all of these occurrences have in common? Well, let's go back to those tectonic plates, the plates that are pieced together under Earth's, that are pieced together on Earth's crust. Wow, they perfectly align with all of the features we were just looking at. There is a tectonic plate here on the border of North America and South America. Do you remember that long mountain range in the middle of the ocean, on the bottom of the ocean? There's a tectonic plate meeting there as well. And all of those earthquakes out off of the coast of Australia, there's tectonic plates there too. Wow, I didn't know that looking at maps could tell me so much about science. North America and South America, where all of those active volcanoes, earthquakes, and mountain ranges occur, is part of a feature on Earth that is nicknamed the Ring of Fire. Over 75% of Earth's volcanoes are on that ring of fire that stretch across that entire range of land. Well, this was pretty amazing, looking at Earth's features and studying patterns. So the next time you see that mountain range, remember that it's because of Earth's plates, those tectonic plates that are moving and shifting, that have slowly over time created those beautiful features in our world. Thanks, and I'll see you again next time.
Right over, I'll take you this. Anyone with the phone could know the name of the song. Yeah, bro, it's all the gaming cheating. Show me, bro. I'm not buying unless you show me. Hit that bell, then blick upon his down. Blick upon his wow, blick upon his wow. Blick upon his wow, 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 blick upon his wow. Blick upon his wow, blick upon his wow, wow. 2019, and I think about a story. You know how this channel. Like Daddy Stash. Diddy Stash literally told me that this kid was, or what do you call it? A mystery box gamer, bro. I literally saw this kid on Daddy Stash's stream, bro. Does this kid think I'm dumb or something? Like, I've literally seen him scam Daddy Stash. Like, 3 times, bro. Like, this kid's so dumb. He always gives empty mystery boxes or mystery boxes. They just have one totem in it, bro. Like, you're weird. Like, stop talking, kiddo. Bet, bro.
Just like in a painting,
I mean, bro,
where the colors blend together,
literal-
there are word
Diddy
choices
Stash, bro, he literally
that
told
can
me
blend together
were
and make a
saying,
feeling.
go sleep, bro.
But when you stare
It is
closely at the
literally 1
painting, you can kind of
PM. Are
break
you
down how
special?
the artist did what
It
he
is
did.
1
And in
PM.
writing, looking closely at the
It
word
is
choices helps you break down how the author is
1:35
creating a
PM.
feeling with what he or she is writing.
You special
Let's
like
look at a
you.
sentence. The stormy weather outside made everyone feel a
Bro,
bit
I've seen you
gloomy
scam
as
on Daddy
raindrops
Stash's stream.
tapped
I'm
on the
not dumb,
windows.
bro. You're
First of all, what kind of
You're
a
like,
feeling
it's
does
okay,
this
bro.
sentence give you? What kind of a tone
okay.
does it have?
1v1 me, bro. You're just trying to TP
Is it
chat, bro. I'm not.
cheerful?
I'm not
Is it
1v1 you,
happy
bro.
and
You're just
cheerful,
literally
angry,
gonna TP chat.
upset, or is it more gloomy
Like,
and
I'm gonna
sad?
TP to you. No, the
It's
only
more
way
gloomy
I'm
and sad,
1v1
isn't
you
it?
is if you give me the
You don't
kit
sense
and
any
you can keep
anger
your
or
kit if you
frustration.
got,
It's
bro.
just kind
But
of
I'm not
a
bringing
sad
my own
feeling.
kit because I'm not getting TP
What
chat,
word
bro.
choices did that?
Like, you give me a kit and I'll
Well,
1v1
Stormy,
you, but I'm not buying
Stormy
a
did
kit
that.
getting
Stormy
TP
could
chat.
be upset,
Okay,
but
I mean,
by
I'm down to
putting
solve
other
1v1,
words like
bro,
feel a
but
bit gloomy,
I'm not.
that
I'm
made
not,
it feel
what do you call it?
sad
Grabbing my
instead
own
of
kit.
upset. And raindrops tapped on the windows.
I'm gonna grab my own
Tapping,
kit.
it doesn't
it's gonna
sound
TP
upset. It
trap, I'm
sounds
gonna
just
die,
kind
and,
of
it's gonna be
listless,
over.
kind of bored almost,
So, you
but
give
in a
me
sad
you
sort
give
of
me a
way.
full diamond sword kit, and I'll
If we
1v1 you.
switched out a few words in this sentence, we
Then
could
you
change it. We could
glasses,
change it
stop
so that it
talking.
does sound
What are you
angry and
talking
upset.
about?
The violent weather outside made everyone feel
Yeah,
terrified as raindrops
you know, like
thumped
99%
against
of
the windows.
population has glasses,
I just changed
right?
a few words, but can
I
you,
mean,
you
are
hear
you
how that
dumb or
almost sounds
something?
angry and upset? It sounds
Are you
really scary,
special?
doesn't it?
And these aren't even
So these
glasses.
word
These are
choices
literally
change
gaming
everything.
Glasses, bro.
Let's
These
look at a
aren't
few
even
more
real
sentences.
glasses.
I want you to see if you
Like,
can
I can
figure out
take
what
these
kind of a
off and
tone the
see,
word
it's
choices
fine.
are giving.
Bro.
The library with its
Like, my
quiet
eyes aren't
atmosphere
bad.
and cozy
These are
reading
literal
nooks
gaming
felt
glasses.
like a
They have
peaceful
blue
haven
eyes
for
in
book
them.
lovers.
So, like, when I'm
And
staring
we have these
up,
words
that's
quiet
where I am.
and cozy,
My eyes
nooks.
don't burn.
Even the word nook,
Like,
it's kind of like a little
what?
cozy place, isn't it? Peaceful haven and even book lovers. If I changed some of these words with its loud atmosphere and its stiff
Man, I'll
reading
keep these
areas,
you, bro, but you're
felt
giving me a
like
kit.
a military setup for book readers. Suddenly, it's not cozy anymore, is it? Let's go back to those original word choices. Go back to those.
What?
What kind of a tone
do those word choices give?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on
Sad and
PP auto,
lonely,
bro. Send me a
angry and
PP
upset,
here.
or peaceful and
PP
content?
auto's on, bro. Send me
Our
a
original
PP
word
here,
choices
you
give a
weirdo.
peaceful and
I'm
content feeling, don't
slamming
they?
you.
What about this sentence? The broken swing in the playground was a major disappointment to the
Here,
kids who now had one less fun thing to do.
Called glasses.
Now this one might not be as obvious to you at
Even
first, but
type
look at these word choices.
special
Broken
ed.
swing,
When did I
major
type
disappointment,
glasses? I never
one
typed
less
glasses.
fun thing.
Like
What kind of a tone does that give? Happy
I
and
said
cheerful,
glasses. I never typed
unhappy,
glasses.
disappointed, or tired
Can't
and
even
sleepy?
type. That makes no sense.
Unhappy and disappointed.
Yeah, bro. Send me.
What about this one?
Here,
The
bro.
sweet
They're
aroma
cooked.
of freshly baked cookies wafted through the kitchen, making mouths water with anticipation. Okay, so we have words like sweet aroma and freshly baked, and even the word cookies, right? If we had something like broccoli, even if it was freshly cooked, I don't feel like it would be the same, would it?
Slash TP.
So what kind of a tone do these word choices give us? Happy and excited, sad and lonely, or angry and upset? Happy and excited because we have that anticipation. What about this one? The old creaky stairs in the haunted house sounded like moaning, whining creatures.
Yeah, I'm TPing
So look
you,
at these
bro.
word
I mean,
choices.
you can TP
Old
trap me for
creaky
the 10
stairs
shards if
and
you want.
haunted
Nothing on me,
house.
by the way.
Moaning, whining.
TP trap.
What kind of a
TP
tone
trap.
does this give? Tired and
Come on,
bored,
bro.
happy
Bro,
and
I didn't
joyful,
bring a sword.
or
I
creepy
didn't bring
and
a
scary?
sword, dummy.
I mean, this one should
I'm
be
not
pretty easy.
fighting
It's
you.
creepy and scary, isn't
I
it?
told you you can give me a
The
kid.
school bell
I
rang
told
and
you you can
100
give me a
cheers
kid,
of joy
dummy.
went up, while
I never
100
said I
smiling
was bringing
faces
you a kid,
rushed
by
out
the
the
way.
door.
I told
Notice
you you can
there's
give
some
me a kid because
repetition
I'm
in
not
this
fighting
one,
you,
100.
bro.
And in
I'm
what
not
way
bringing
are we
my own
repeating
kid. You're
this
gonna
word
kill
100?
me instantly.
Happiness.
You're
We got
gonna use
joy
crystals and
and
instantly
smiles.
kill me. You, Dad,
So we're
bro.
repeating
I didn't
a
even
happy
bring a
thing.
sword.
What
What are you
kind of
on
a tone
about?
is this giving
I didn't
us?
even fight you.
Sad and
What are
lonely,
you talking about?
excited and happy,
Yo, yo,
or
yo. Bet
annoyed
that.
and
Bet
frustrated?
that. Bet that.
Excited
Bet
and
that,
happy.
bet
I think
that,
when
bet
we
that.
read through these, it's pretty obvious. Make sure that if you are ever doing problems like this, that you read through the
bam.
text before
Okay.
you answer it.
Now,
The math homework
you
with its
can, be
headache-making
the little,
problems left
chat
many
mad
students
because
scratching
you
their
don't know how
heads
to
in
stream, bro, and you
frustration.
have 0 followers,
This
bro.
one, the author sort of gave
Like,
away
you
the
don't
answer
get
for
views
us
on your
because
streams, bro.
you used the
But
word
if you're gonna come
frustration.
in here, bro, and
But also,
be like
I
that,
like
bro,
these word
you're getting
choices,
timed out
headache-making.
for 24
Not because I
hours.
like headaches,
And
but
after
because
that
I feel
24
like it's
hours,
very
you're getting
descriptive.
timed out for
Headache
another
making.
24
So
hours.
what kind of a
little
tone
kid.
does this give?
Don't come
Frustrated
back to my
and
stream.
unhappy, happy and joyful, or
Weirdo.
admiration and liking?
Absolute weirdo.
Yeah, it's frustrated and unhappy.
I can't-
What about this one? The colorful balloons and bright confetti at the birthday party made it perfect. Now this one might not be quite as obvious to you, but look at these word choices. Colorful balloons, bright confetti, and then, in case we had any doubt, the word perfect. So, is it tired and bored, cheerful and happy, or angry and upset?
Little kids, bro.
It's very clearly cheerful and happy. Usually bright colors are associated with being cheerful.